Fleming is a real estate investor and the author of 3 books filled with real-life war stories, inspiration, and practical actionable steps to getting off the fence and into the game of building your wealth through income-producing real estate. Fleming purchased 40 properties while working full-time as an IT management consultant. Please welcome to the stage, he's ready to go. To the stage, Fleming Schutrumpf!
Hi. I think my interest in real estate actually started when I was a deadhead in college. I had long hair, wore a backpack, might not have showered recently. Maybe looked a little bit like Jesus, and people told me, you can't be there, you're trespassing. You can't be over there either, you're trespassing. And so I always had this fantasy, what would it be like to have a place of my own where nobody could tell me what to do? After I graduated college, I worked for 2 years as a landscaper, and I saved up some money, and I had a choice of either buying a condo or building my own house from scratch. And I took the risk, and I decided I wanted to learn what's behind the drywall. If I bought a condo, I would feel like I'd had to hire an expert to figure anything that would go wrong, where if I just took the risk, I would learn how to build it and see what's going on behind the scenes. I actually found a book that really helped me. It was called House Building for Women. Thank you, women, for content like that. Yeah. And if I was you sitting in the audience, I would start wondering, well, he has expertise that I can't replicate. I want you to know, you all have this black rectangle called a phone. There's an expert literally a click away. So I don't think expertise is at all the determining factor to being successful in something like real estate. And so if it's not about expertise, what is it? And I really believe it's drive. I actually graduated from grad school with an MBA and 2 other master's degree, got hired in an international consultancy, and in the year and a half I worked there, I never got to manage a day of work. And so I decided, well, if I'm just dying on the vine here, I'm going to manage something outside of my career. And so I decided to buy more rental property. I bought a condo. That worked out really well. I bought a 6-plex. And let me tell you how to buy real estate. It really starts pretty simple. You find a good, honest real estate agent, somebody who won't just sell you one property that's not right for you so they make their commission, but something that will work for you so you buy another and another and another, because that's where the real wealth is, by repetition. Then they'll start sending you listings. You'll end up, there's a ratio, it's about 100 listings you look at in detail and kind of just run your numbers. You'll look at 10 properties, and then you'll buy one. And then let's get to the real thing. People say, money is scarce. There's this whole myth about scarcity, and abundance is actually everywhere. And the problem is never resources. The problem is resourcefulness. Lenders want to lend. If you ask enough lenders, somebody will lend to you. They might charge a little more interest, but over time, real estate on average doubles every 10 years. And that is a phenomenal rate of return that I haven't seen in the stock market. At least I'm a terrible investor in the stock market, but I've done well in real estate. So the next thing I really want to bring to heart, pick any of your favorite people in history, whether it's Winston Churchill, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, or somebody like Oprah Winfrey or Maggie Thatcher. Why they're up here, where you and I may only be here, is their willingness to make much more mistakes faster. And so you have to acknowledge, if you're going to start in real estate or anything that you're going to start in, you're going to make mistakes, and it's okay. Mistakes are just a fact of life. And I really believe, and it's in the back of my book, wealth is a spiritual journey. And pretty much any spiritual tradition has the permanence of the soul. But what if even our ego or our body right now, any mistake we make, we can overcome. And any mistakes you've made in your past, you've overcome. And so be willing to take those risks and make more mistakes faster to succeed in the game of real estate. Also, real estate, or just being an entrepreneur in general, is about you're 100% accountable. And that's a big sea change from like being in corporate, where it's all about the diffusion of accountability and how many other people can I bring into my committee so I'm not responsible. It's about claiming your no, about having a sob story that may not sound true, and you look at their credit rating and you're like, huh, they've done this to other people, and saying no to somebody you otherwise might have said yes to. It's about being accountable when there's a clogged toilet at Christmas. And the fact is, help is a YouTube video away. You don't have to pay $175 to a plumber, baking soda and vinegar and all those things. But the expertise is right there for you. And there's a lot of stories about how hard it is to succeed in real estate. I don't believe them. I think actually it's really possible to do well by doing good. All of us have had a terrible landlord. I have. And I now claim being one of the good guys. And I think my tenants see that, and I get tenant loyalty, and I've had some tenants for 15 years. They've paid half my mortgage. What a beautiful gift, and it's a win-win, and they win and I win. And so you can be one of the good guys succeeding at the game of accumulating wealth. And I want to close with an adaptation of a Taoist proverb. The best time to buy investment property was 30 years ago. But the second best time is right now. Thank you.